The best way to inspire is that all of you can give a motivational speech to somebody every single day. And you know how you can do that? With two little words. Thank you. When we tell people thank you, what's interesting about that is that we make people feel recognized, acknowledged, seen, heard, valued, important, just by saying thank you. Thank you. We learn it as little kids, but some people, it never takes. Thank you. I think as a leader, you got to learn to master those two words. And if you can master those two words authentically, you have found a way to inspire people, to recognize them, to engage them. Because I've never seen anybody ever quit or leave a job because they felt overly appreciated. I don't know, they just keep telling me how great I am. I can't handle it anymore. And they put me in this class. And, I have learning disabilities. I understand that you hear a lot about ADHD, but a lot of you don't realize it's growing up, they didn't know how to categorize that. They called it minimal brain dysfunction. Imagine coming home from school with that note. My mom was like, I already knew this, put it on the fridge. I'm dyslexic. And the thing about ADHD is, I'm not going to lie to you. It's very hard. Very hard. Every day is a battle, not with anybody else, but with myself. And the thing that makes a difference that helps me keep moving forward is when people inspire me with their attitude, when people inspire me by caring and looking out for me, contributing something that lifts me up or points me in the right direction. And when I sat in this finite class, and the first thing the professor said is she said this. She said, 60% of you will probably fail my class. And I got up, I started walking out, and she goes, where are you going, Mr. Glenn? I'm like, I can fail on my own. In fact, I'm really good at it. But I'm not here to fail. I'm here to succeed. And I don't think that's part of your mission. And I left. And I went through 2 more teachers, and nobody could help me understand finite math. And finally, I went to this junior college, and they said, this guy is the best. His class is crowded. And I stood outside his class, and I waited for him, and I practically begged him. I'm like, I need this class. And I was almost in tears. I'm like, nobody's teaching me. I don't get it. I don't understand. And I don't want to, and I said this, I don't want to fail. And he goes, well, I don't think we have any more desks. And I said, well, I'll sit on the floor. And he goes, if you don't mind. I got a B. It would have been an A+, but it was summertime, and I had just discovered beer. Today, I gave a speech at the Indianapolis Convention Center to 1,000 people, and the title of my talk was The Strength of the Pack, based off of the quote, the strength of the wolf is in the pack, and the strength of the pack is in the wolf. And really, my speeches are about reinvigorating purpose, resilience, and optimism through an artistic and inspirational experience. And today, I focused on the value of inspiration, and how inspiration takes on many forms, the form of our example, the form of energy, encouragement, empowerment, and empathy. There's one painting I want to talk about, and I'm going to give a couple of them away. It's called, actually I'll just start with this one. This one, it kind of broke here, so you got to be careful with it. But last year we went to Disney, and we drove there, and I just loved the traffic going through Atlanta. That was... I'm not kidding. I told my wife, I'm like, okay, here's what we're going to do. The strategy is we're going to go through Atlanta in the middle of the night. That was a mistake. Hey, look, it's 2 a.m. We just ran into construction. They shut down every lane. So my kids, when they announced to all their friends that they were going to Disney World, they got, oh yeah, that's exciting. But then they announced where they were going to go in Atlanta, in Georgia, and their classmates cheered. Does anybody know where that is? What'd you say? Right there. It's more than a gas station. If anybody wants this, I don't know what the value on it. It's whatever value you give it. It's right here.